Hi, Jenny Stone here from HR Shield with your HR Rescue. Each day we get hundreds of questions from our clients and other small and mid-sized business owners about some of the most common HR issues. We figured if they have those questions, you might too. So let's provide a lifeline and share our answers to some of the most common scenarios. Did you know that in September 2017, the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that 1.5 million workers were unable to work because of bad weather? There's a real impact to consider for employers. 25% of businesses forced to close due to a disaster never reopen, and 40% of small businesses never reopen after a disaster. So what's your company's plan for disaster preparedness? A first step is to implement an emergency planning team. Managers and staff who brainstorm worst-case scenarios, identify possible hazards, and plan to quickly and safely respond and evacuate. Then conduct a risk assessment. Identify what disasters are most common to the areas in which your business operates, and use resources for information like FEMA, EEOC, OSHA, and the Department of Homeland Security. FEMA has a hurricane toolkit available for download. Next, create an effective disaster plan. This may include creating an emergency payroll department, a process for expediting financial decision-making, and accounting systems to track and document costs in the event of a disaster. The team organized to create the disaster plan should consist of individuals from all levels within your company, so the disaster plan fully encompasses all aspects of your company's daily business functions. The plan should address how the company will protect its employees, assets, and reputation, and it should clearly lay out a disaster communication strategy that will serve to notify the employees as to the step-by-step developments toward keeping the business in operation. An effective disaster plan includes: create emergency notification systems, for example, text notifications, emails, website, etc. This is essential to be able to communicate before, during, and after a disaster. Create and maintain an updated contact list for employees and local federal authorities. Identify critical employees and ensure they know what is expected of them during a disaster. Gather and store emergency supplies. Develop an evacuation plan that includes knowing who is in your building, employees, customers, etc., deciding who has authority to order evacuation, and plan for 2 ways out of the building and 2 designated assembly sites at which to meet after the evacuation, and you must accommodate those with disabilities. Conduct training seminars or workshops where participants are trained in their emergency responsibilities. Conduct drills and exercises. Reevaluate the disaster plan and refine as necessary. Employees have the right to refuse to do a job if they believe in good faith that they are exposed to imminent danger. Good faith means that even if an imminent danger is not found to exist, the worker had reasonable grounds to believe that it did. If your organization is vulnerable to hurricanes, it's important that you understand your risk, develop a preparedness and mitigation plan, and take action. Doing so will not only increase the safety of the employees and customers, but it will help you remain in business after disasters such as tropical storms and hurricanes. Maintaining business continuity is important. When you are able to continue operations after a disaster, you also improve your community's ability to recover. Thank you to Philip Russell, OSHA and labor employment lawyer from Ogletree Deacons, for sharing his presentation, Trying to Reason with Hurricane Season. Have an HR question you'd like answered? Leave your topic idea in the comments section below. And as always, thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And you can always email us for more information at support@hr-shield.com.